confused.
Mm-hmm.
And where is she on TikTok? When she's at the other parent's house. And obviously, without going into too much detail, she had free realm on this app.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled up my phone and I asked her what her username was. And she gave me her username. First of all, it was public. Secondly, she had 210 videos of herself. I could have died multiple deaths because what she was doing online is against everything I am about. I'm so protective of my children and our space.
Yes.
To find out she had an online TikTok account. Public. And I had to take the African mother out of myself.
Mm.
And I had to remember I have no control of what happens when she's at the other parent's house. I have no control. And any attempts to appeal to their sanity so we could maybe co-parent on this issue is obviously going to be met with, so that's not who I am. So I had to face this challenge alone, and she was the one I could get through to. And I said to her, you're 10 years, she was 9 at the time when I discovered it. And I said, you're 9 years old. 9-year-old children do not have the strength or the mental understanding of the dangers in the world. And I remember using the word dangers. And she said, the internet is dangerous?
Baby girl.
And I was like, there are people, I didn't want to go and use big words, scary words. And I said, there are people on the internet who can take your videos and do whatever they want with them. Oh, it's just me and my friends. And I said, okay, give me a friend's account. I went through the friends' accounts, and then I said, you know what? Let's focus on you. I'm not going to get involved with the other parents. That's their decision, and I'm not going to parent other houses. They obviously don't know as much as I didn't know, right? So I went ahead and I said, I had to get to her. She was the only way. First of all, at my house, there's no way they have an iPad in their hands and I'm not in the same room.
Yeah.
It's not happening. She was doing all these things, and you can tell there's no adult supervision. And I said to her, there are bad people on the internet. And I said, when you put something on the internet, it never goes away. And I said, imagine when you're 25 and your boss pulls up your video from when you were 2 years old. And what if it's a bad video? What if you're saying something bad? That got to her. She understood. And she went, and I told her to go and make her account private, unfollow. I said, make your account private and make sure that the people who are following you are people that you know. Because this is my daughter, and this was my way of I don't want to say controlling, but trying to put some limits in that and cooperating with her to do it. So she deleted her account.
Good for her. Good for her.
But I had to say, I just said private it. You could do your videos, but I would prefer you didn't.
Yeah.
Because until you're old enough to understand. And she's like, could I watch other people? And I said, I just want you to, I need to know who you follow.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm going to see if I can turn this around and make it wider so I can see you better. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Because I've been squinting this whole time. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. And I was like, I was just so happy that I was able to get through to her and that it wasn't a huge fight. Because, and it took 3 weeks, by the way.
Wow.
3 weeks, and I had to gently nudge the topic. The African self would have been like, that's not happening. Delete. Delete this instant.
Delete it now.
No. It's a no. there's no child of mine who will ever be on social media, you know, but I have to cooperate with her because she's not with me 24 hours a day and she goes to school and the cool kids are doing this and I don't want her to feel left out.
Yeah.
So that's my TikTok story.
Oh my gosh.
That's how.
What a way to be introduced to this thing.
So how did I evolve from using the app as a video editing tool, which clearly TikTok will be disappointed if they found out my story.
Yeah.
How did I turn it from a video editing tool to, I was like, I want to learn everything about this app. To learn how they grow. If I need to know the latest thing, I call my daughter. Okay, so in the beginning she'll be like, Charlie Demarion. I was like, who's that? Mommy, she is TikTok. Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically.
Do you know this? Do you know this?
She's the face of TikTok.
The kids know everything about TikTok. Everything. So then I was like, okay, so as adults, we came in because now we were all stuck in our homes. And I was like, this is better than Instagram.
Yeah, way better. All of them.
This is organic. You don't have to pay you don't have to pay TikTok to put your posts out there. Your post just goes out there. I just thought that was highly impressive. And then I was like, I'm going in. I have to figure this thing out. So that's my story. So I want to go ahead.
Okay.
Welcome Ida, who's my next guest. And she's a big, big, big deal on TikTok. And I say that as I'm a huge follower of her. And I'm going to let her go into her story and talk about who exactly she is. How did she come on TikTok? So we're going to go through all that. One of the big things I want you to know about this next guest is she has 115,000 followers on TikTok. She has up to over 3 million likes on TikTok. And if you don't know what TikTok is, and if you don't know what these numbers I'm spewing out there, it means she has a lot of people's attention. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce Ida. I'm going to go ahead and introduce her. And let us know who she is. So without further ado, give me 1 minute. Let me just figure out these screens that I have.
Okay.
Because here we go.
Your hair looks lovely, Bob.
Okay, so absolutely. We're getting in there.
That was great.
I'm going to go onto her profile so we all get to meet her and get to know who she is. So I'm just gonna pick her latest video. I haven't even checked today.
Ooh, it's got bad words.
It's got bad words?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna scroll. Let me know when I should stop. Let me know which one you'd like me to pick.
Let's see. Gosh. I'm waiting to see.
You know all your videos.
I do.
Oh my God.
Are you scrolling down or scrolling up?
I'm going down.
Oh, go back up, possibly. Let's go back up. Let's go to the Christmas one that I did about the ghosts last night.
Oh, that's your recent one.
Well, I have one that I posted just before I came onto the show. that has a lot of curse words. So yeah, let's do And the Ghosts.
Is it the one that says Mama Aji and the Ghosts?
That's a good one. I don't think that has any curse words. So
okay, so let's watch this video. And I'm gonna mute myself over here.
is it Frozen? Did it play for you? Oh, I can't hear you. You gotta unmute yourself. There you go.
So it told me in my studio room that you can't unmute a guest. You can't override a guest mic. And I'm like, I am the guest. I am me. So yes, it played. So
okay,
I guess
cool.
in the playback it played, but it played and I could hear it all.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And I guess this is delayed. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah.
Played. First of all, I'm in Montreal, Canada. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be the first year I probably won't be shopping at Target over the holidays.
I'm sorry.
Especially Black Friday.
Do they deliver though? I mean, can you still get it shipped?
It's not the same.
I know.
Shopper. I need to touch, feel, and see the price change. That's my shopping habit.
Yes.
That's what I need for me. So welcome, Ida.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and allow you to introduce yourself.
Okay. Sounds good.
Basically, this is what we know about you, but what do you know about you? What do you want to share?
What do I want to share? Oh gosh, wow. I don't even know where to begin. I feel like TikTok has been one of the greatest blessings in my life. Honestly, from the friendships I've developed to the opportunity to express myself in ways that a person my age, by this age, you feel like, okay, my opportunities to be creative is done. I need to buckle down, get some stuff done, and that's it. And TikTok allowed me the opportunity as well. You know, when Vine came out, I wanted to hop on Vine, but I was late to the game. I hopped on just when it was really going out. And so I was like, man, if something like that ever popped up again, I'd be on it. So a friend of mine told me about TikTok and that it was for kids, and this was maybe in like November of last year, and I was like, I'm not getting on that app. She goes, no, it's really funny. Like there are some funny videos, and I was like, whatever. And then I knew that the time was coming that I was no longer going to want to do the kind of work that I'm doing. I admitted to myself that I am not a corporate person. I'm just not. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur all my life. I failed at it many, many times, but that's okay. I've also not been able to get started for one reason or another. You know, being married, my husband doesn't agree, my ex-husband didn't agree, or just many reasons I didn't get started on things. And finally, here I am, single mom, independent, making money, and I decide I want to do something for myself that is more me, because life is very, very short. And if I'm going to live it, I want to live it and be alive and not some robot that's just going to work all day and then living for, can't even live for the weekends, because guess what? Now we work on the weekends. 9 to 5 folks work on the weekends. So I'm not living for anything. So I was like, no, I've got to come up with a plan. So I started listening to Gary Vee. And Gary Vee was saying, hop on TikTok and LinkedIn. Like LinkedIn for B2B, it also B2C. You can like produce articles that have organic reach. The attention is underpriced. Just get on there. So I didn't do LinkedIn because I didn't know what I wanted to sell or what my services would be. So to start writing articles about what? About being a single mom, I could do that, but that didn't feel as
LinkedIn.
natural to me as being on TikTok and producing videos about I don't know what. So I came on TikTok and I first started out as a mom TikToker. You know, there are many of us out there. And I, because I've always been the kind of person to watch the psychology of things. I monitor and I say, did that work? How did that go? You know, how does that communicate now that I'm watching it as a viewer? And I do that in my head and also before I film and also after. And I noticed very quickly that the mom vlogger or the mom TikToker has a look. She is a character and she has a look. And no matter how many of us try to become mom TikTokers, like that mom that says, I'm the, you know, that chipper kind of, you know what I'm saying?
I know her.
And it
I
doesn't
know her.
matter.
I
You
can
know her.
see that version of the mom.
Yes.
It's funny that you mentioned that because when I now knew what TikTok was, I was like, okay, I definitely want to go with the mom card. I'm gonna be shouting that mom card everywhere. But I was like, but I'm not entirely only solely a mom. I don't have any lunch bags to show anyone. I don't have any great dance moves. My house is never clean. I was like,
I'm
okay, let
not
me
that
look for
mom.
my over 40 gang. Let me look over there. Because
Yep.
one thing about TikTok, if you're not familiar with TikTok, is TikTok has many streets. There's many streets and avenues that you can go down. And if you niche really, really well, like Ida has done, you will find your tribe. You
Do
will
you
find
think I've niched really well? You think so?
I was going to ask you, who do
Yeah.
you think follows you? Who do
So
you think follows you? Because you
I'm
see
going
your
to tell
comment.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see my comments. And I was thinking about that recently because, you know, working on brand deals, I kind of got to know who my target group is and what the demographic is of those groups. And so to speak on that mom look, character, and then to answer your question. But yeah, I noticed that I didn't fit that no matter how much I would try, no matter how much my content would be good. I didn't fit that and didn't make sense to people. So and I'm okay with that. Now I've accepted it. I'm all
So
right
are
with
you
it.
saying you failed miserably in the beginning with your
Oh my gosh, have you not seen my videos from the beginning?
No!
Girl, scroll down. Scroll on down. You need to see them.
That's a takeaway. I'm actually going to do it.
Oh my gosh. Like, I didn't know who I was or what I wanted to do. And that's fine. Like, I'm trying to explain that because I'm going to be doing some completely free training to an industry to teach them about TikTok because you'll start beating yourself up like, what's wrong with me? And it's like, God, you've never done this before. You don't know what you're doing. Give yourself like at least 12 to 18 weeks of grace to even figure out what you really are about.
12 to
Weeks,
18 weeks.
12 to 18 weeks of testing things out. And you may have viral videos in the process. You might. But the thing is that, and I did that for myself. At first, I was like, what's wrong with me? Because I saw a lot of my friends just skyrocket. And I was still at 2000. And but I'm gonna get to your question, I promise. And I was like, what is wrong with me? Like these women, they had viral video after mini viral, you know, like 100, 300,000, and they went from 2,000 to 50,000, 60,000. I'm like, okay, I'm just bad at this. And I stopped and just did my evaluation and thought, no, let me just keep at it, keep having fun. I'm gonna find my tribe. We all, no matter how weird we are, find our tribe in real life. we'll meet someone at a store and we'll click on something and we'll become friends. The thing is, TikTok allows you to do that with millions of people at once. You'll find your tribe. So to answer the question about my target group, I'm called to every mom, but many people follow me that are not moms. I've got a lot of young adults. I've got a lot of men that follow me, but I definitely do have a lot of moms. I have a lot of bad moms. Does it make sense? I don't have those moms that are like, oh, and then Johnny and I are going to be doing meal prepping this weekend. He loves to be involved. I just given him that mini ingredient card that I printed out. Hell no. Like, you about to eat ramen and I'm about to eat tuna fish. And then and then we just gonna make it work. Like, that's the kind of mom I am, and those are the moms that resonate with me mostly. So if you see
I am that mom.
You're that mom too.
Part of your specimen. I think one TikTok you spoke about not washing dishes or something like that, and it's hilarious when you hear yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear yourself in your videos, it's incredible. And coming from an industry where we only had TikTok, right? TikTok. Mm-hmm. Before we had TikTok, we had Instagram
and Facebook. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is another reason why I'm becoming unfiltered, because on Instagram, there is no way you are posting your undressed to perfection children on that app. That photo will not do well. It won't go viral, and it won't get any likes. You must add the filter.
Yes.
That's it.
Yep.
So when you say that about some of the moms that follow you, I'm one of them.
Yay!
I am her. She is me.
I mean, even like all of this that I did, and I'm making it seem like I did a lot today, but this is a lot for me to put on like a shirt that is not comfy and to try to do my hair and put on some makeup. I will live without makeup. That's just always been me though. That's why I did not do well on Instagram when I first started. I'm like, why am I posts getting 1 to 2 likes? Because they're like, you just put trip to Hawaii and you look like a hot mess. Even if you're in Hawaii, don't nobody give a damn. Nobody wants to see your face. Okay.
And on Instagram, most are my friends. Like, I know these people in real life.
Yes.
As opposed to on TikTok. I haven't met a single person on TikTok, except, of course, my one friend who's on my TikTok, who at the beginning, my TikTok was initially all about me, and that got me no results, zero. And I was very bad at, what was it? I was very bad with the lip syncing.
Oh.
And my friend said to me, maybe you shouldn't do those. Maybe. Because the important thing is that the words match what your mouth is doing, and it's not happening for you. I wish I had known about your rule to give myself 12 to 18 weeks just to learn how to master rhyming the word. Which I don't think I've ever seen you do. I don't think that's your...
I've done a couple. I have. In the past, I did a lot more, when I first started.
And then I thought, okay. And then she's like, try dancing. Stick with dancing. And then I tried dancing. My daughter my daughter knew all these dances, and she was trying. So I had to do like 100 takes, and it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And I was like, I don't want to do this. So my first video that went viral, that shocked me. And I think that's the video that broke the curve for me. Yeah. And I stayed. And I kept posting. That's the video. So I did a video where I translated, oh wow, I can't even remember the song now. I translated the South African hit song, is it Jerusalem? Jerusalem. The one that everybody sings and dances to. So I translated it and I danced it, and I wasn't choreographed, but I viral with that video.
Oh, are you South African?
No, I'm from Zimbabwe. But Zimbabwe and South Africa.
You are?
I am Zimbabwean.
Do you know that my last name is Zimbabwean?
No!
I'm not lying. My last name is Shona.
You? This is... I need a moment to take this moment in.
Stop it.
There's no way.
I'm serious.
All I know about
I'll tell you my last name after we're done with this. Like, but yeah.
This has changed everything. You're my sister.
Mangwana Nesisi. I don't speak Zimbabwean. I'm Gambian, but my ex-husband is Gambian British. I mean, British Zimbabwean.
What?
No lie.
Oh my! You see, this is how private I tell you she is. There's very little she will let out. But I am the same way. Like I said, at the end of the day, what do I want to be on the internet?
Yeah.
I'm very selective of what I want to be on the internet. I'm very selective of how I want it to be on the internet. But then at the same time, I want to have fun doing it.
Yeah.
And then I said to myself, because I'm an entrepreneur at the end of the day, I'm like, listen, TikTok is paying people for posting 15-second videos.
They are.
That's a source of income. And any income is good income.
Yes,
so, yeah, let's put aside. And I'm like, no, I don't want any of the naysayers. I don't want any of the surveillance cameras on my posts and what I do. And I've been very successful. They haven't found me yet. Nobody
hasn't found you.
My people, my friends.
I see what you mean.
There's a part of TikTok. I have trained TikTok that I don't want
people that you know.
Not really, because I wouldn't mind if they did. I just don't want that feeling where I will go back into my conservative nature.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, I want to see where this goes. I am having the time of my life. And
yes,
it's one of those times where Oprah and I can be at par and be like, okay, let's put our cards out there. Who's going to get the most views? And this is why celebrities are not loving TikTok.
They're
not loving it.
And it's hard for them. I think it's hard for a lot of them to figure it out. Like I saw Tay Diggs on TikTok and I'm like, oh, you know, and I think that was just for like first few. And I think all of them say, this is my first time. Like, I don't know what to do. And I wasn't expecting that because, you know, that 12 to 18 weeks I mentioned, I mean that for people like me. No, I didn't mean it for people like Tay Fine Diggs. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, he's human, just like us. He's trying to figure this thing out.
I actually have a celebrity, so an artist, as a client.
Nice.
And how was I able to get them as a client? Listen, I've been on TikTok watching you all. I know I've been studying this app. I've been studying it so that I can go out there now and approach and be like, so you need to delete your last TikTok video, and this is how we're going to run your campaign moving forward.
Yes.
And now I know about the 12 to 8 incubation period.
I would say, giving yourself grace, because TikTok is all about if you're in a relaxed state, and I'm so sorry, I just cut you off, didn't I? My word, I'm sorry.
No, this is honestly a couch conversation.
Okay, cool.
We're going wherever we're going, and we'll get there. We'll try to draw ourselves back in
eventually. But you know, the thing about TikTok is that if you are not in a fun, released state of mind, and that doesn't mean that you have to be happy, you can even be sad, but as long as you are released, your videos will do well. It's when you see a person that comes on there and they're trying to fit in whatever, or say, I've had a very bad day today. It's so forced. You don't want to see it, because TikTok is about the raw. You want the raw, whether it's happy or sad or angry or whatever. You know, you want raw emotions. And so in the beginning, we're kind of not sure what to do, you know, and we're robotic. And then we start getting into our, you know, groove. And that's why I say the 12 to 18 weeks of giving yourself grace. So every video you do will have that relaxed, released state of mind as you do it.
How did you introduce Mama Aji to the world? or how did
Yeah.
Mama Aji come to be?
So I'm going to tell you, Mama Aji almost did not come to be because there are so many African TikTokers or African YouTubers, and I see them do the accent and everything, and I thought that they were hilarious, and I didn't want to try to capitalize on doing that. Plus, that's not my daily accent, you know. I grew up in West Africa, but I haven't lived there since I was 16. I've gone back and forth but to visit, but not lived. And I just felt like I wasn't authentic, you know? And I'm half American. I'm not like full-blooded African. So all of that was messing up in my head, saying I'm not going to do the African accent. I don't care how much I want to, or how much I even do it on, outside. I'm not going to do it. And one day, I put my daughter to sleep and I couldn't come up with a TikTok. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to talk about putting her to nap. And I said, you know how some people, they go into their accent when you can go see that video. I'm wearing this yellow shirt and I was committed to posting every day. So this is my one post for the day. You know, some people feel once they get angry, they go into their native accent. I said, well, me, it's when I'm happy, because just now I put my daughter to bed and I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Hey, Jesus, I thank you. I thank you. This child is sleeping. Hey, and then I did that and I got 3,000 views. You would have thought that I
You
had
won the
got,
lottery.
I was like, okay, so Insider, do you wanna interview me? I felt like mega. And then I didn't do it again for a while, and then I did it from here and there. And then the last time I did it, what was it? I think I did a video where I was drinking some celery juice, and I was like, people say that celery juice or whatever, and I was just joking around. And my friend on TikTok said, "You need to give this woman a name. I love her." No, I did. I did a video that went viral. If you ever see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, whatever, have you ever seen that one?
No, I
Yeah,
haven't
that's the
seen
one.
that far down. I think I need to go back
Yeah,
to the beginning and
that's the
re-watch the
true
story.
birth of her, because I mean the one about the putting the daughter to nap was the first one, I think. And
Okay.
then after that I had a viral video and I was like, whoa, this is exploded, and I got a lot of followers. I think I went to like 20,000 or I don't know, something. And I was like, oh my gosh. And that's when my friend said, give her a name. And I spoke to my dad and said, can I name her after, Yapui?